Hi, Laura. Hi, Tara. Hi, Kitty. Hi, Laura. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Antoinette. Hi, Lonnie. Hi, Anno. Hey, Maria. Hi, Mangoes. I will. Maria, of course, I will. I'm fine. I'll be alright. I will be alright. At least I think. Hi, life. I'm right here. I'm going through a lot. And that's all. Hi, Crafty. Hi, Patsy. Hi, Jess. Hi, Bluegrass. I'm alright. How are you? That's good. I'm glad. Yeah, I'm okay. Hey, Queen. Hey, Money Bank. Hi, Francis. It's okay, Money Bank. How was yours? What's up, Jean? Hi, Christina. Hi, Aries. What's up, ST? Thanks, Crafty. No, Liz, that was not a Megan. Amy. No. I'm just here. Just sad. Yeah, I do. Hi, Sunnyshine. I told her why I didn't speak up for her in that moment. She's choosing to walk away. That's her choice. But I still care for her. Hi, Mimi. What's up, blind? Yeah, but it's also because I honestly, I needed a minute to process. That's why I got off. I left. Blind, I'm going through a lot. I'm gonna text you. I was trying to, Tiny. He told me to stay out of it, so I let him finish, and I said, Spicy is my friend, leave her alone. And that's it. And I came in his box, and I told, I know. I didn't put much effort into it because I have already said what I said. I told her I needed a minute, and she just didn't want to listen. So, Tim, I don't want to talk to anyone respectfully. Shelby, what do you want to talk about? If you're here. I know. Shelby, you can get in my box. Just get in my box. It's fine. Crafty, thank you. What's up, Hennessy? Thanks. Cowboy, I'll explain. Why not? Hey, Shelby, you can get in my box. I know. I know. I'll text you. Hi, Tim. No. Hey, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
It's okay. How are you?
Oh, just doing my thing. I was uh just checking on you. You seemed like you were upset, and I was just
Yeah.
seeing what was.
Yeah. So basically,
Yeah, I'm sure your chat doesn't like me very much.
it's fine. Chase Helper, I just want to hear what he has to say. And then, um, honestly, genuinely, I feel like no matter what I say or do, people are going to have an issue. Um, and I just, I want to be able to just be left alone sometimes, and I don't know how to win or how to make people happy. I have tried desperately to defend people and help them and be kind and just get bullied all the time. And tonight was no exception. And I just I don't believe that this is okay. That's all I'll say. It's
Yeah.
not okay at all. Cause were you? I'm sure you were here for the whole thing. So,
No, I mean I saw like parts of it, but I was live as well.
oh well,
Um, yeah, so I guess like I mean I didn't really necessarily have an agenda coming up here. You I just happened to see your live and you were upset and I hadn't
yeah.
spoke to you in a while and the person in your chat is correct. I certainly have my opinions and did not really appreciate some of the things that specifically your friend said to me and sent me. I don't know if y'all are friends anymore, but uh, about my life and my husband and my there was a lot of homophobic and racial comments, but
Oh yeah.
I'm not really.
I'm not friends with those people at all. Um, I've tried to be as kind and cordial as I could. Like I said, I genuinely want to be friends with everyone and I don't want to pick sides. And even though I don't want to hurt anyone or fight, um I definitely want to defend my friends and that's what I tried to do. Did I do it well? No. Um But I really thought I was doing the right thing at the time because I sat back and I was like, I don't want to fight anymore. I'm tired. Like, I'm exhausted. So I sat back and stayed quiet. I got off and I said, okay, I'm going to go back on live in like 5 minutes and I'm going to talk to the person that I was battling and I'm going to tell that person that it was hurtful to my friend and that they didn't need to talk to them in that way. And I tried to do that. And because I didn't speak up right that second, it became a problem. And I, I don't know what else to do other than say, like, I'm sorry and I'm not a bad person.
So so um, aside from our little like back and forth, I feel like I was have always been um, pretty honest with you and like
Yeah.
respectful and trying to like. And I know there's definitely some things that I've said since our conversation that
Mhm.
were not the most respectful because I do struggle with some of the things that I've heard you say and
Yeah.
the lack of, I guess, care about it. Because I think just yesterday I heard you say the F slur. But
I did. And it's not justified. I understand that. It was not okay. But when someone calls me a potato and someone is allowing a person that I'm friends with at the time um to hurt me and do that to me and bully me at all times, yeah, I got mouthy and yeah, it was offensive. I don't care for that person doesn't care for me, and they insult me every day. So, yeah, should I have said it? No. Was it warranted for calling me a potato? I could have used a different word, yes, but I just can't handle the bullying. from him and many others. So,
So, and again, this is, I mean, just my like take on it or like advice to you is, um, I think like, well, one, I think a lot of people kind of are get tired of or are over the like perpetual like victimhood that it feels like you're always in. Like it when there's like people who are victims in this situation that you have either chosen not to acknowledge or not even just that, but sometimes even like double down, you know, like when we had our talk and you're like, I'm not paying them back. Like I didn't do anything
I'm
wrong.
not.
Like,
I'm not
no, and
paying
I know,
them
and I
back.
know, and I'm not here to talk about money because that's not that's not gonna get anywhere. And but I'm saying like I think that it's difficult for people to have any sympathy or compassion for you because you don't seem to have the sympathy and compassion when you're, you know, her. Here's the thing is like you don't just say those things whenever you're being attacked, Faith. Like and you associate with people. I mean, the things that Eric guy was sending me, and then I heard y'all talking about on live. I mean, uh,
Yes, I
like
understand,
y'all
and I
just
cut
talk
ties
like
with
that.
that. No, like I I I have cut ties with that person. I no longer speak to any of them. Um, as of today and last night, they have gone to a spot where I'm not comfortable with, and they constantly allow people to trash me. And I expect that from people that do not know me. That's fine. But someone I considered a friend and have done a lot for, and vice versa, I don't expect that behavior. And that is hurtful. Just like he
So,
was
okay.
hurtful to you, he's also
Uh-huh.
been extremely hurtful to me. Like all the time. He allows.
So what you just said, if you can try to like wrap your mind around all those people that, and I'm not saying all of them because you know that there's a part of me that feels like people used to get in those panels just so they could like jump on the bandwagon of like beating the shit out of you. It was just for the sake of like being able to like go at you. They didn't actually care really about the money or being lied to or whatever. But there were people that sat up there who were your friend at one point and they believed in you and they wanted to help you and they wanted to be a part of making your dreams come true of being able to live on your own and stuff. But what you just said is wild that like you expect that from friends but you don't extend that to like
I
the people that
I
you wronged that were your
I
friend. You
I expect I expect kindness from everyone. Do I expect everyone to like me? No. But do I expect no bullying? I would like to expect that, but I can't. That's not expectable. Like you can't expect that. But
but
do
maybe you
I?
can't expect it because of the way that you interact with people.
The way I interact with people, people are upset at me. It's not even about the money anymore. It's really not. People are just upset with me because I allowed someone on my platform to make other people not feel comfortable and feel bad. And I understand that. But people also have to understand that that person was also saying and doing things to me that were not okay. So, um,
So for
all,
just a second though, can like you just not acknowledge the people who do those things that were on your platform and acknowledge that that's how people I think feel about you is that you say not nice things and they feel like you've manipulated them and wronged. It's not about the people that come on your platform. It's what their
so
interactions with you.
I want to put a one in the chat. I want to put a one in the chat. How mad are you guys about the person that came on my platform and did what he did, and how mad are you at me? Because it switched from money to that person. See, people, what do
I,
you
I
think?
don't. I don't know people that. I don't know that people understood what you're asking because I
What
don't.
what's keeping me from changing? The fact that you guys are bullying me. I cannot change when I constantly feel put in a corner. And honestly, Shelby, yeah, I asked for money. And
Uh-huh.
I do I think the way I went about it was smart? No. Do I think the way I went about it was okay? Some of it was. But genuinely, this all stems from wanting to be independent and wanting that desire and not having the proper options because of the world and state that I live in and the world and state that everyone with a disability lives in. Housing is very scarce, and I understand. I could have used that money for a month of housing. Yes, I could. I could have. But then I would be homeless after that. I can't just pay $5,000 for to go in a facility and then talk to the facility and be like, "Hey, I'm going to be homeless and I need to stay here." They're going to kick me the fuck out. They're going to kick me the fuck out and they're going to say, "Hey, lady, grow grow a pair of balls and go be homeless on the street." Cause, cause that's what they do. They kick out people that can't pay rent. And it's not that I don't want to. It's not that I don't want to be a stand-up person, cause I do. But I'm not made of money. I don't sit here, even when I did make a bunch of money like I did. I mean, I still make money now, but I don't worry about it as much because
How are you
I
making money? If you don't mind me asking.
what?
I
What
said,
do you
how
mean?
are you making money? But you're
Now?
not making money.
Or,
You're not making it on TikTok.
oh yeah, I am. I'm making the same amount that I made before.
You. That's
Two
okay.
hundred dollars a week. My gift account is
Um.
always close to being full, and it gets done by the end of the week.
So okay, and like, please don't take the like, or even if you do, like, I don't mean it that as this is like an attack, but like all the stuff that you're saying, it's just a bunch of excuses. Other people's behavior, Faith, has nothing to do with you. And if it's such a problem that you feel like you can't change who you are, or the actions that
And
you're
by
doing, then
changing, what do you mean by changing? Because I haven't
I
asked
mean,
anyone for money.
here's the thing, Faith. You're a pretty intelligent person. I've watched you. Was watching this situation unfold for 3 to 4 months before I even kind of got involved in some capacity.
Hmm.
And you, there's a crazy high level of manipulation and gaslighting and denial, and there's a
What
lack of,
about what about
like, just now I brought up something about you, and then immediately you went to pointing the finger at other people, and
I've
those other
never
people, I don't even know who those people are. Like, there's been so many people that come in and out because you rotate through friends so much, because there's
No, it's
whatever.
honestly not rotating through friends, Shelby. If they were my friend, if they were truly my friend, they wouldn't, they would be there for me and they would realize that friends and people and relationships, if they were truly my friend, they wouldn't just say fuck you. Because I guarantee
But
you,
I think that's how people feel about you, though, Faith. Is that you, if you were really their friend, then you wouldn't just say fuck you to them.
I don't. I don't. I
But
I
you
sit
did, Faith, when you did that money situation, which I know we could go
well
back and forth about the
who did
amount.
I say fuck you to in that
I mean,
money situation?
I can't give you I mean, well, one, you were, if I want to speak for myself, you, Faith, I think I approached you better than anybody has approached you the first time that you and I ever spoke. I, I actually even said that there's a part of me that there's like not felt for you not per se, but like I wanted you to be able to like tell your side of things without having
Yeah,
eight people in a box screaming over you,
yeah,
because I think and it creates confusion and chaos.
yeah.
But then when that opportunity came, and within the first couple of sentences, the story, like, or the version that
Here's
you were
the sto-
telling just didn't make sense.
here's the story. You want the truth? I'm giving you the truth. Okay?
But I don't.
I
But you've already not done
what?
that, and just since I've been up here, like
I I I
you,
asked for money. Yeah. I didn't
it's
get
not just about asking
that.
for money too, though. It's the dollar amount that you're claiming that you received, Faith. I mean,
What
there's
dollar
receipts out
amount?
there.
What
I
dollar
mean,
amount?
you've gotten in a wild amount of money from people on
Yeah,
different apps.
I have. But you know
But
what?
you okay?
That
So
can't
the live
explain.
between you and I last time, it's recorded and up. If you go listen to it, you only admitted to like a couple of $100 on
On the
like
GoFundMe, yeah, because
and
that's
on other
what I made.
platforms. You literally claimed like you had not really been given anything.
I um on Meet Me, I was given money. On here, I was given money. On Favorited, I was given money. And you have to understand that that money, if I knew that I would be safe and sustained with that money, I would have given it to a facility. But I cannot do that because
But
it's
I think it's become clear, though, Faith, that you were never actually intending to do what you said you were going to do. You had no
uh,
plan. You still don't have a plan.
yes, I do. I can tell you that plan right now if you would like. I moved to Florida. I was there for 2 months. I had everything set up. I was 3 days away from getting residency. And I moved to a nursing home when that didn't work out. My parents made me come home. I went to the nursing home for a month and I went to Florida for 2, and I was 3 days away from getting residency. The problem isn't me not wanting or not following through on moving. It's about the fact that I cannot, as of now, there is not a safe space for me to go. Not a safe space at all. At all. I'll be on the street in 2 seconds.
Yeah,
Like,
because, I mean, like, and I don't mean this offensively, but because you can't take care of yourself and you don't have a plan.
even,
That's what I mean,
even,
is
e-
there's no plan in place.
what would you do? What would you do then?
I
What does
would,
a plan look like
I
to you?
would, I would be extremely grateful and thankful that I have two parents that love me unconditionally, and they're not
I
probably not perfect, but that literally do everything that they possibly can to take care of you and
I
provide a life for
understand that,
you.
but
You don't have to get on the internet and manipulate people for
how
money,
how
because everything's
how
paid for.
no, it's not paid for.
Do
So
you pay
it's
rent?
no, but I
You
pay for
pay
my
for
phone. I pay for bills that I have. I pay my debt off
what bills do
every
you have,
single month.
Faith?
What do you
And I
mean?
don't mean that to be rude. What bills do you? I mean, no offense, but I
I have
mean,
my phone bill. I have my debt that I pay for.
you have
Every
debt because of all the money that you've given away. Like you've
that
taken
isn't
money
my
from people, and
fault.
then and
I'm
gifted
not
it to
taking
people.
money from people. I've gifted out of my own pocket and exchanged just like everyone else has. And I've helped
I do believe to a certain extent that you've done that, but also a large portion of that money was from people
that have
giving
gifted
you.
me, yeah.
But it's not just gifts though. Like I don't know why we're still pretending like people don't just send you money. Like there's so many conversations that you've had with people privately where you were asking them for just straight up money, not gifts.
Yeah,
I'm talking like, I mean, Faith, you were asking for crazy amounts of money.
yeah, I
You were
was.
taking
And,
out loans to gift people.
yeah, and I'm not
So that
saying
debt is that debt's on you.
that's
That's
debt's
not
on
like
me. That debt's on me, but you asked me, what do I pay?
yeah,
I'm not
because
saying I
for,
don't.
for I'm saying like to take care of yourself, right? Like to
I
sustain your
came out.
life, to
I
put a
came
roof over your
out.
head, to have running water, to have electricity, to put
I
food in your mouth. Your
I
parents
pay for
do all that.
groceries. I pay for groceries for me.
You get
Um,
you get
no, I
food
don't.
stamp.
It's cut off.
Well, you get an SS. You get SSI.
I'm saying I
I mean,
pay for
like
groceries.
I'm just confused on what like that your
I
expenses are
pay
that
for
you.
groceries. I pay for my phone bill. I pay for meals that I'm out with people or out with my parents. I pay for things
You're
that
telling me that when you and your parents go to dinner, you're paying for
correct.
like Faith, you gotta.
Correct.
Here's the thing. This
Well,
is what I
you're
want for you.
assuming.
Like
You're assuming.
as much as I am don't I am disappointed in like a lot of your behavior. I still want you to like eventually get it. And I know that I'm probably people are probably rolling their eyes and they're like, it's not worth it.
It
You're
is.
speaking.
It is because the thing is, you really do not, and I don't think anyone understands the amount of stuff that I have done for people, and in return, I don't ask for anything from them to gift back. Everything that I've gifted has been genuine. Yes, I've asked for money to sustain housing, but I've never asked for money and said,
Sustain what housing?
what do you mean? Housing.
You live at your parents.
Shelby, do you understand that I'm 28 years old and I want to live outside of my parents' house?
Yeah, but wanting to do something and being capable of doing
I
something
am
is two different
capable.
things.
I am capable.
I think that if and no again, I don't mean this offensively, but I think that if you were not entitled and I think
It's
you don't
not
have any work
it's
ethic.
not
You have a
entitled.
platform that you could be using to
It's
you could
not
have your own
entitled.
money and be able to take care of yourself if you
Yeah.
would use this platform
And
for
Shelby, I
positive and
haven't
not
I
negative.
haven't said a word today. I haven't said a word
Today though,
about.
Faith, but I
Yeah,
mean, and I don't know if
because
it's true, but I'm
I'm
saying
tired. I'm tired of all the bullshit, of all the bullying. I've done what I've done, and honestly, I can't take it back. I can only move forward, and forward is I haven't asked for money. I haven't DM'd people. I haven't done any of that shit. Did I allow that man on my platform? Yes, I did. But if you guys knew the reasons why, I think you would have a little more empathy. I really do. I really do.
who's the man? Is we talking about? I don't know his real name, but like something Big Daddy or something,
Yeah.
which is diabolical. I can't believe I just called him that. So like, why was does he have something that he's holding over you? Like, what? Why are? What's the? Here's the thing. I think that like people don't like they don't feel bad for you because they don't feel like you're telling the truth with this situation. Like, it's like another like feel bad for
It's
me. Like,
not.
if y'all
It's
really
not
knew the
because
truth.
I cannot. I cannot because I cannot speak on it because he's threatened me so much and he has.
So why don't you call the police?
I've tried. I've tried.
Have you told your parents?
Yeah. And
And they're just like,
the
oh
only
well.
thing the only thing that And my mods and the people that know me and the people I've spoken to about this know that my parents think it's all a joke.
But didn't you tell everybody that it was a skit?
Yeah, I did.
Why did you
To protect
like?
myself. I've been threatened. Okay? I just want. No, I've been threatened. And I don't know what else you want me to say. I mean, this man is no longer talking to me, but I'm scared of anything and everything that that man has done and will do to me. And you can believe it or not, but the only reason I allowed him on my platform was because of what was happening. And if you would like me to tell you, I can DM you. I'm more than happy to do that. But he manipulated me heavily and heavily just put things in my head and manipulated me to no end. And that's the truth. That's honestly the truth. Because I would never have let it get this far if he wasn't fucking with my head. And Shelby, you can believe me or not. That's your opinion. But I wouldn't be doing that if I wasn't scared shitless.
So it's not about whether or not I believe you, because like, right, you already know that I'm not buying it. But it's because here's the thing: is like, there's
Why are you
always
not
some
buying it?
because
Why?
there's always a reason that it's not you, like it's not your fault, Faith.
Because it's not. It's really not.
You
This,
think that if in 28 years of life, it's because I've never heard you once ever
I
say it's
said,
this is my
I
fault.
asked for money. I said, I asked for money.
But
Was
it's
it
not that
yes?
you asked for money. It's that you used your situation, your friendship with people, their willingness to support you, their care for you, and you lied to them. I mean, you
How do you think I lied to them? I want you to
Faith,
tell me.
because I'm telling you, you never. There was never no.
I never
There was
moved.
never any intention of
Yes, there
actually
was.
like
Yes, there
Faith.
was.
No,
You can
there
ask my
no, there wasn't.
mother. Ask my mom how much she struggled with this with me. Ask my own mother.
Because she knew that you couldn't do it, Faith. There's no like, it's not, there's nothing wrong with like n- not being able to do, but there was just no way to do it. Like, what
What
were
do
you
you
just gonna
mean?
have to? You were
How
gonna,
am I lying then?
according to
If
you needed $500,000 a year to live. Where the fuck were you gonna get $500,000 a year as somebody that's basically bound to a wheelchair and has a disability and has no job?
it's not my fault that I have
I
no
know
job.
nobody's saying it's your fault, Faith. I'm saying, what were you going to do? Rely on the people on the internet? You were going to keep
So many
like
people.
manipulating folks?
I'm not manipulating anyone in the sense of the fact is people make thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on here. And you know what? I'm I, people can gift me or not, I don't care. But at the end of the day, it's possible, Shelby, and you know that. And I don't have to manipulate people. I don't have to do any of that.
What's
And
possible?
it's
To like make
possible.
money?
It's possible to make that amount of money.
Yeah,
It really is.
I think that if you were being
I am
like,
being honest. My mother,
I'm not, yeah, see, you're not even letting me finish because that's not even the word I was going to say. I think that if you were using your platform for positive things, I think that if you weren't always involved in this bullshit, I think that if you weren't always like, it's the same, it's been the same thing every day
because
for,
people won't let up, Shelby. People will not
it's not
let up.
about,
It
it's
isn't
not
about the
about
bullying.
people. Like, that's what I'm saying is you're
They
blaming
don't
your
have to like
behavior.
Shelby. They
So
don't have to like
then don't
me.
engage with those people, Faith. You can't, what they're doing has nothing to do with what you're doing.
So
Their behavior
when
didn't
I'm
cause you to call me to call me an F slur.
You know what? Guess what? The like, I don't think you're getting the fact that yeah, I shouldn't have called you that slur. I shouldn't have done that. And again, at the end of the day, people have manipulated me to no end, especially this man. And at the end of the day, all I'm asking is for people that don't like me, that don't appreciate me, that don't care, there's an X button. And they won't use it. They just continue to bully and make me horrible and make me out to be this mean person when in reality, the truth is, my brain and
Babe,
my
I'm gonna be
body,
honest with you. I don't think you know what, and I don't mean this to be rude, but I don't think you know what the truth is. I think
my
that you've
brain and
lived.
my body can't keep up with each other. So the truth is, I does it look, does it seem, and does it seem to me, and does it seem to everyone else that I have grandiose ideas? Yeah, it does. But honestly, that doesn't negate the fact that if you ask my mother, if you ask my own parents, only thing I want is to live outside my house. That's it. Even if it's just for a week or two or three or a month or five. Like you,
Don't you get to live out of the house for a month out of the year or something like at a nursing home?
that's not a life, Shelby.
Faith, no, like here's the thing. I'm gonna be. This is just some tough love. You've got to come to grips with. You're not going to live a life like other people do, and that's okay. It's not your fault. It's just reality, right? Like you're
So
not gonna live the
so
same life that I do
so
because we are
so
different people. And okay,
let me just ask this question. Okay, so I have two options: live with my family or live in a nursing home. Because deep down in my soul, I know that those options are not the option of living outside my house. It's possible. It really is. I believe that in my soul, but it's just not possible now. And I fully stand 10 toes on that. But just because I have said, hey, look, I want to move, I want to get out of my house, that desire, that goal, that want does not change. I have intentions to move. I do. Is it realistic to people? No, but it's realistic to me.
how like that's what I'm saying. There, like it seems like your only way of doing that is by relying on people to pay for it.
Yeah. Doesn't everyone else do that on TikTok?
No, I am able
Yeah, you're able
to.
to do that because you can walk.
No, it has nothing to do with that, Faith. I live stream sitting down in a chair just like you do. It's
No,
because
but
I
you're
actually
able.
provide people with something, and I'm
If I
not always
didn't
wrapped up
provide,
in drama, and I use my platforms
if I
to.
didn't, if I didn't provide something for people, they wouldn't be watching.
No, that's not why they're watching though.
They're
They're
watching because they're bullying and they get money off of me and they enjoy seeing me drown. Okay? That's why they're watching.
I
But I
won't disagree that there are
honestly,
probably some people, Faith. Like I've told you before, I think there's always going to be bad
exactly
in,
my
but I
point. So I wouldn't
yeah, but
have
I don't think that's
two.
everybody. I think it's another way of painting yourself as the victim here, and I
No,
just
it's not the victim. I wouldn't have
it is though
200.
because
No,
you're not
I
saying what
wouldn't
you've
have
done to a lot of those
250.
people.
I wouldn't have 250,000 followers.
Forget about the followers, Faith. Like you think that that means something. I make more money than you, and I've lost 4 accounts this year.
Okay, it's not about money though. It's
It
about the
is though.
fact that
That's what you
people are
need to
bullying us.
survive. That's my whole point. Is that if you would use your platform for positivity and to
And
like
how do you
impact
expect
positive
me to do that if people
by
do
being
not?
a true advocate for
And
people with
I am.
disabilities.
I am.
You're not
People,
though. You're
I
not. You're
am.
just fighting with people
I
every
am.
day.
Do you, Shelby, realistically, I wouldn't be fighting with people if these comments were anything decent. I wouldn't
So
be
then turn your
fighting.
comments off.
Okay? I can do that. That's
Okay.
fine.
Great. So that's one problem solved. Okay. So then what else?
Okay. So the next problem is
Uh-huh.
the problem of people not understanding that I truly in my soul believe that I can move out and I will stand on that. And my parents have a different idea, and that's okay. And you guys have a different idea. But you know what? And you may call this insane. You may say, or honestly, quite frankly, you will say that I am just playing the victim again. But you have no idea the mental toll that being in a wheelchair takes on someone. Because
Oh, I'm sure.
I have two options. I either live in a nursing home, well, I have one option because my parents are going to pass away at some point. So
No,
I
but
have one
even
option.
right now, you're contradicting yourself because you're saying you only have two options, but then you're also saying that you, and I don't mean to laugh, but you're just saying you stand 10 toes down on that you can live on your own. So which is it? You only have two options, or you genuinely believe that that's option
I,
three?
I have three options. But right now, the two options I'm being presented with by my family and by other people that I know personally is the two, either living in a nursing home or living with my parents because the state doesn't have enough support. Now, if I went back to California, yes, it would. 100%.
I,
If I went back to Florida, yes, it would. Every state is different. And you know that. And at the end
I
of the
sure
day,
I do know that, but I don't know what that has to do with this conversation. Like,
it does.
again,
It has a lot to do with it.
it doesn't though, Faith. You've given a bunch of like reasons as to why you're none of this is your fault. You're not responsible. It's
I'm
because of the
not
comments.
saying
It's
none of
because
this is my
of
fault.
bullies. It's because of
But
X, Y, and Z. But
you think that someone can grow and change if they're constantly being bullied? And they always
yeah,
how? If they always feel like they have to
by
defend
making the
themselves.
decision to do it for themselves and not worrying about if it's that big of a problem, Faith, get off the internet for a little bit and work on yourself. You don't need the internet to actually survive.
I don't need the internet to survive, but I need the internet to make income. That's it.
But you're
That's
not
it.
though, Faith. I can see
I'm
your
not.
numbers. You made
I'm not.
you
I
on
make
TikTok this week.
$200 a
On
week.
the 14th, you made $2. On the 15th, you made 11. On the 16th, you made 10. On the 17th, you made 15. And so far today, you've made 41 cents.
Okay.
So
And
in total this week,
it,
you are just over $30 for the whole week, and it's Saturday. It's now Sunday.
okay.
So
And
you're not making money on here. You could though, because you do have a platform, and you
and you're not
could actually do
allowing me,
something with it.
no one is allowing me to grow and change. No one is allowing me to do that.
It's not other people's
I cannot move
responsibility to
on.
do that,
I
right?
cannot move on if people are bullying me and telling me to go off myself.
But you're doing the
So
same thing.
I'm not. I'm
Yeah,
not.
Faith,
I haven't
you
asked
told
for
me
money.
to off myself. You've told many people to.
No, I told
Yes.
one person.
No,
I told
Faith.
one person. One person. I said go fuck yourself to you.
Okay.
Like I
I
have no
actually like out of
idea.
a lot of people, I am genuinely trying to like. I want you to.
I have no
It,
idea what it is that you actually want.
I want you to stop doing this and become the person that I actually think you could be, because I think that you are intelligent enough,
Yeah,
but you're using that for bad, like for
no.
not good
I
things. I feel like,
understand that people
yeah.
Listen,
think
listen
that.
to him for a minute. Just listen to him. You what you don't understand is He don't start pointing fingers at other people. Just take it all in and know that you can make a better self of yourself. It starts with you. Who are you, Faith?
Yeah, I'm
Who are
a
you? No, no, answer that. Who are you? Do you know who you are?
yeah, I'm a great person. I have a zest for life. I have a desire to be the best version of myself.
So do
And
it.
honestly,
Do it.
I don't need anyone. I don't need anyone
But we
to
want
make
to be
me.
here for you. We want to be here. That's why we're here right now. I've been here all night long.
I know. I
From,
know you have.
from the time you came on to the time right now. And you know
Yeah.
what? The one thing I'm not worried about those other people because obviously they're not truly in your circle. But you know what? You can have amazing circle if you just worry about Faith and how Faith is going to better her platform.
Yeah.
You
And I
have
want to do that. But
well
the
then do it.
constant conversation,
Don't worry
the
about the
con
bully. Don't
I
worry about the
don't.
bullying. It will edge itself out. I promise you. I've had 4 accounts shut down this whole year, like Shelby, but I don't bitch and cry about it. I just stand up and I keep doing it.
Yeah. And I'm
I
not.
mean, Faith, do you think you're the only person on this app that like, and again, I don't know that it
I'm sorry,
is
Shelby.
true.
I'm
No,
blind.
you're good.
I'm
But like you're
blind.
saying that you like get, bullied and death threats and whatnot. Do you think you're the only creator on this app that gets stuff like that? Do you
I'm
think
the
that I
only.
don't get stuff like that with the
I
stuff that
I
I cover on my page?
I understand. I
Yes, I get
understand that.
bullied for being blind.
I understand that a
So then
lot of
why
people,
don't I have the same why don't I do the same thing you do and say, well, if everybody would stop doing this, then I could be successful.
because
And
I don't need the bullying. That's what I'm saying.
sure,
You can
nobody
exit
needs the
out.
bullying, but it's
You
Nobody
can
part
needs
it's
to
exit
part
bully.
of
It's gonna
it.
out.
happen. It's gonna
And a
There's
happen.
lot
You're
of
no
it
not
comes
alone.
from your
justification to bully people, Shelby. There's none. No
Yes,
matter
but
what you do.
it's gonna happen no
yeah,
matter what.
okay, apple meat tree like pot meat kettle. Like you can't it's you're never gonna win anybody over or
I'm not
whatever.
talking about winning everyone over. Either you like me or you don't. But
Well,
there's
then why
no
Okay, so if
reason.
it's that, then let it be that and just do you. But it's not about that. You can't do that. That's not what you're saying. You're saying you need them to stop.
I don't need them to stop. I need them to stop coming in my chat and
that?
telling me to go off myself and
Hey,
telling me
why
that
are you
I'm a
worried about it?
horrible
Why,
person.
why does it bother you that much?
It bothers me that much. I'll tell you why. It bothers me that much because these people in the chat don't have a fucking clue. They don't have a
Well, If
fucking
they have no
clue.
clue, then why does it bother them? Why does it bother you? Because you know what? I know who you are, Faith.
I know.
I know
I
who
know you
you
do.
are, and you need to fucking grab your fucking tits. Sorry, because you don't have balls, and fucking be a woman, and
Yeah,
and and not worry about what the fuck they think.
I don't. The thing is, all I want to do is tell people that if you like me, you do. If you don't, go ahead. There's an X button. There's no reason to keep perpetuating it and make photos of me and text my parents and tell them that you're gonna cut someone up.
Well, you know your name is Faith, right? So
Hmm.
what are you use your name? Are you using your name as a good name, or are you using your name as a to manipulate people or ask for money
I
or
I will never. Okay, I will never. Okay, it is wrong for me to ask for money. But do I feel that needing money for my life and my sustainment is wrong? No. And people,
but
do
there's a
you
way to go
realize that
for it.
I'm not the only person that does this?
But there's a way to go to
Right, you're not, and that's
there's
what
a way.
Okay,
makes
then
this.
why are you bullying me? Why is
First
this
of all, I
happening
don't,
on
Faith.
me? I'm
I
not
don't.
talking
Well,
about you.
you're not the only person that gets called out for this. Like, do you not?
I'm
There's
not
awareness.
talking about that. I'm talking about the
But
fact
everybody gets
that
called out for it.
that's fine, but it doesn't need to last fucking a year and a half.
But it's only lasted that long because it keeps happening, Faith.
It keeps happening because why? I haven't
Because
asked
you
for
keep
money to.
contacting people and
When
no, but
have I
you are.
contacted people, Shelby?
But but you are.
When? I
So
haven't for the past month and a half.
okay, month and a half, Faith. Like exactly. You're talking about a year and a half, and you're admitting that it's just been a month and a half since you've stopped doing that. And people also, you're expecting them to just let go of
Yes,
all the
I
things that
am.
you did.
Because
But that's not
one,
for you to decide, Faith. If you
they
if here's
don't
the thing.
have to
If
let
I
it
tell you,
go. They
hold
just
on, here,
stop.
let me finish, please, and then I'll be quiet and let you go. If I tell you, hey, Faith, what you just did or what you just said to me hurt me, you don't get to decide that it didn't, or you don't get to decide how I heal with that. You don't get to decide how I navigate
And I'm
that.
not
You don't get
asking.
to.
I'm just asking you
You
to
are.
walk
You're telling
away.
them to get over
Walk
it. You've told
away.
people.
Walk away. Walk away. You don't
But so
you
then I
don't
could say
like
the
me?
same thing to
Walk
you.
away.
You walk away from the bullies. Walk away.
And I am. But they come in my chat every day.
So then turn your chat off.
Okay? That's
Okay.
the solving. Okay. So
Don't you have don't they have a feature out here called subscribers only live?
yeah. And
Okay.
I'm saying people are saying I can't sub. I love you. Like there's no reason for you to do that. And I'm like, okay, but if you want me, if you want me to keep keeping it public and not on sub only, if you don't like me, just walk the fuck away.
But I think what you're really wanting is you're wanting people to not talk about
They
the
can talk about it all they want
the
in their
bad
own
behavior.
life. They can talk about it all they
But
want
you
in
don't
their
want
own
that
life.
either. You complain about people going live about you. You
No,
just did
I
in this
complain about
conversation.
people streaming me. Streaming me. That's what I complain
But
about.
why do you care? If you were doing the
Why do
right
I
thing, you
care?
wouldn't care.
Why do I
Yeah.
care? I care
Get a
because at the end of the day, I care simply for the fact that people need to understand that what people do, the hee ha-haing, mocking me, making fun of me, it's not necessary. Just live your life
Can
and I'll
you
live mine.
but can you control them?
no, but I see. But you didn't even answer the question. You don't want people to stream you and talk about it because you don't want people to educate people on what's
No,
really
it's not
happening.
about that. They've
It
done it
is
for
though,
a
Faye.
year. They've done it for a year. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to not like me. It's okay to say fuck you. It's okay to talk shit about me with your friends or in your stream. But it's not okay for you to go in a group and bully someone. You know what that's called, Shelby? That's called civil conspiracy. That's what it's called. And cyber stalking. That's what it's called. Civil conspiracy and cyber stalking. When everyone gets in a group and they decide we're going to make fun and bully and harass and make everyone miserable.
So when people come in your chat and bully you, why don't you block them?
So
Why don't
you're
the moderators
right
block
now,
them?
okay? And you need to stop yelling that much,
I won't.
okay? But you
What just happened? What happened?
Yeah, just tell her to calm her voice down.
Um,
Yeah. I get what she's trying to get, but like what I'm trying to I mean, I know
what?
Faye for a while and I be positive. I'm blind. I live in Austin, Texas. I don't live too far from
good night, Faith.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
it. And
Um,
you know,
all I'm saying is I really do think
can you answer that question? Why
that
block them?
there's this point where I I don't care anymore. I just want to not fight. I don't want to get in drama. I don't want to get in anything. I just want to be left alone and talk to the people that I know and love. And that's it.
And
That's it. That's all I want.
spread awareness about your disability. Spread that the happiness, Faith. Don't even talk about
I well, I think that you are not being honest with yourself about caring. Like it is very clear that you do care, which is why you engage with it so much.
I don't care. I
you
don't.
a little bit of drama.
No. Here's the thing. I don't care in the sense of like, is it going to define me as a person? The bullying is not going to define me. The bullying is not going to make me be like, oh my God, my life is over. I'm just saying,
That's quite
don't
literally what
bully.
you've been saying, though.
I'm not saying my life is over. I'm going to go off myself. I'm not
Well,
saying that.
you actually have said that before, but I'm saying you are saying that because of the bullying, you aren't able
Do
to
you think it's okay to do this?
do
Is it
what?
for you?
It is me, Faith. Do you need me to? I can pull up actual receipts. I've never even seen receipts from you claiming of these people telling you to like off yourself. I have people show up at my house. I have people threatening my family. I have people saying
Yep.
that
So do
I
I.
have done. Okay, so but as you're not hearing me. I don't use that as an excuse to one manipulate people, but two to not use my platform for what I want to use my platform for.
Well, I truly think that manipulating people and getting and feeling like you cannot be able to express yourself without getting misconstrued is different.
What
I
kind
don't,
what
I'm
kind
not
of
a
platform do you
manipulative
want?
person. I'm really not. And that's what you don't,
I
that's what
I
Shelby
highly
doesn't understand.
Faith, what kind of platform are you
I highly disagree with you. I think that this conversation is a form of manipulation. I don't know that you
Why?
understand
Why? I'm not asking for money.
because you're trying to paint yourself as it's not
A
about just
good
asking for money. You're
person.
trying to paint yourself as the victim
No
without
one's
taking
the
any
victim.
accountability
No
for
one's
your
the
own
victim.
behavior.
I've told you
You
5 million times that I fucked up. Have I not? I haven't said,
no, you have. I mean, if you want to
I
replay,
just said, I've said it 5 times.
you say I shouldn't have asked for money, but you don't say
Yeah,
how you were asking for money, the things you were
I
telling
asked for
people,
money on the back end. Okay? That's what I did.
or what.
I asked for money on the back end for housing. Period.
Right. But it
Done.
was not for, but it wasn't for housing and you didn't
Yes,
use
it
it for housing.
did you
was.
use it for
So then
housing?
why didn't you use it for housing?
I did.
No, you
So
didn't.
What?
you went and got your own apartment?
Faith, I have seen you in other big creators' lives gifting them hundreds of
Just
dollars at a time.
because I
And you even
did.
admitted in our last conversation that you it makes you feel good to
It
go in these big
does.
creators.
Just like it makes
Yeah, so
everyone feel good.
you're wasting these people's money on gifting Jeffree Star
You
and not.
think that every single gift that I've gotten, I've s- I have I've spent on
Yeah, because
people?
you and Tim set up here and told everybody that Tim was going to be helping you with your finances every week and your gifts because you recycle everything and go gift it away, and you weren't cashing anything out.
That's not true.
Okay,
I
It is
spent
true.
more
You
money
and
than
Tim
I've
told
received.
everybody that.
I've spent more money than I've ever received.
Faith,
Are you not?
Exactly, because you recycle it to gift people.
I've spent more money out of my own pocket.
Faith, have you
It's not out of your own pocket. It's out of people that want to
Shelby,
support
it
you
no,
giving you
it's
money.
not. Ha,
Faith,
I would say
have you used
30%
that
is
money
from
for housing?
30% is from gifts.
Have you used it for housing?
Yes,
That's
I
not,
have.
but that's
Where?
not true.
What
It's not
housing?
30% either,
What
Faith.
housing? Because you're still at your mom's house.
But it's also
Yeah.
not
What
thirty
housing?
percent.
I've tried to get an apartment. I've tried to
You never
move to
have.
Florida.
But
I
But you never have.
can't.
yes, you can.
But well,
How?
no, hold on, blind cowboy. Sorry,
No, you're good.
I don't know your name, but
No, you're good.
um,
My name is
but what is it?
Cruz.
Cruz?
Yeah, like Cruz.
Okay. Just 1 second, Cruz. But you never have done it though. You've
Ask
never
my
paid for an
mom.
apartment. You
Ask
have
my
you.
mom.
I'm not asking your mom anything. I'm talking to you. You're 28 years old. You're
And
more than
I'm
capable of
saying
having this
I have,
conversation.
and you don't care.
When have you paid for an apartment, Faith?
What do you mean? When I was in fucking Florida. Are
When were
you
you in
crazy?
Florida?
How long ago was that?
No, I'm
Last
not
year?
crazy. This is what I'm talking about. Here you go making digs at me when I'm just simply having
20,
a conversation with you. I have not
2024.
insulted you one time.
I've
2024.
been knowing you back in 2024.
2024 in January and
You
February.
weren't in an apartment. You were in a nursing
Yes?
home.
Oh my God. I
How long
don't.
were you there for?
January 8th to February 12th.
Yeah, a
Okay?
month, which is what that thing pays for.
No. That's how
Yes.
stupid this is.
There's
I
no,
went
there's
to
no.
Disney, Shelby. Are you crazy?
You went to Disney, but you didn't have any money.
I
You couldn't afford.
worked
You couldn't
at
afford to pay
Disney.
rent, but you could afford Disney.
No. Are you not understanding? I worked there.
Doing what?
A park reader. Oh my God.
She did work at it. She did.
Okay, great. That's okay. Great. What does that have to do with this conversation?
That has everything to do with this conversation because I paid for an apartment. I paid rent
But how long did you live at the apartment?
1 month because my
But
parents
you said you
dragged.
lived in a nursing home also.
Was it a month because you were in one of the programs with Disney where?
I was in the Disney college program and I needed
Oh,
care.
so they paid for your housing?
No, they didn't. You have to pay
Yes,
rent
they do
every
because I
month.
have friends that did that.
You have to pay rent every single month. What?
One, it's like subsidized, but two, it's you make money by working there.
So you have to pay rent. You make money and you pay rent.
But it's only like a month-long program.
It's 8 months. It's a year. 8 months to a year.
So why couldn't
I
you do
stayed
it?
there for a
They
month.
pay you enough to pay for
That
your
isn't the
housing,
point. I had to
and
pay for care.
you were still getting your
I
SSI.
had to pay for care.
Well, SSI is not very much in different states.
It's
Each
oh
It's
state.
not
my
about
God.
it being very enough. It's the reality of the situation, Faith. This is the cards you were dealt. It's not fair, but it's the cards you were dealt. It's not every, but it
Okay,
can't be
then
everybody else's problem.
if we see it's the cards I'm dealt, if we see it's the cards I'm dealt, then
What?
there shouldn't be an issue. There shouldn't be an issue with me saying that I fucked up. I asked for money for housing because housing is a very difficult situation for a disabled person. Okay? It's not just, oh, you go to somewhere and you automatically get on a waiting list or you get a
And, and,
apartment immediately.
and you're misconstruing that there's no programs in Texas because I'm blind and I've looked at the different programs. Definitely for yours.
I also know that's not true because I'm not.
I've tried to move you to Texas, Austin with me because
Yeah, and I got in a
I'm
It's
supposedly
not Faith. Let me just I'm trying to give you some tough love. It has nothing to do with there not being access to money, to programs, to help, to any of that. It is it. The majority of this
that
falls on you. Yes,
that's
you have the deck stacked against you, but you
well
are
that's
entitled.
how
You
much
are.
you don't that's how much that's how much you
Please,
don't
please,
realize.
when
please
you say I
insult
don't
me and
know
tell me
because
that.
I'm
I do
not.
know.
I'm saying that's
I
how
know.
much you don't realize about the whole scenario. It's not as easy as just going to another city and being
I
like,
never
this
said it
is,
was easy, Faith, but you don't put in the effort. You expect everybody
I
else to do it.
do.
What do
No,
you
I
do?
do. I put in
What
the
are you doing
effort.
to put in the effort?
I worked at a job for 3 fucking years. I
But we're
busted
talking
my
about
ass
right
doing
now.
that
We're
job.
talking about the effort right now.
The effort right now
Where
is
did all
me
that money go?
looking. What? Where did that all money go? That
Yeah.
money went to Florida. That money went.
You were there for a month.
Do you know how expensive it was?
You had a job for 3 years, and you're expecting me to believe that
I
cost you.
had a job for 3 years, and then do you realize that I cannot keep that money? Shelby,
What?
do you
What?
understand that? I can't
What?
keep the money. I can't keep the money
Why
If I was
did you have to pay it back to Social Security?
no, I can't keep the money that I was gifted because it's over the income limit.
So it's Social
I'm not
Security.
talking about the money that you were gifted. I'm talking about the money you're claiming that you got from a job for 3 years.
Yes.
So where did that money go?
I'm
Is what I'm asking
saying
you.
I couldn't keep it.
What do you?
Do you
What?
not understand?
No, I
You
don't because
know
you're not
this.
making sense of it.
So
Try to
You
explain
know
it
this.
again.
all 3 years you had to give that money to somebody.
I had to give that money to someone because all I could
To
keep
who?
was $1,600 a
Okay.
month. That's
To
it.
who? Who did you give the money to?
I gave the rest of it back.
No, you didn't, Faith. Come on,
I
be so
did.
real.
Oh my
You did
God.
not work at a job and go back to the company and say, "Here, I'm going to give this back to you."
No, not to the
That,
company. I gave it to TikTok.
why?
Because
That's
I
what I'm
couldn't.
saying. That's what people are frustrated with. Is you didn't have to give it to TikTok
Well, then
because you could only
what do
make a
you
certain amount of
expect
money.
me to
That's
do? What do you expect me to do if I can't keep it?
to give it to your parents to put in a savings account. If
They
you can give it to people
can't.
on why?
They can't put anything in their name. And that's what you don't
There were
understand.
so many other options than gifting it to people on TikTok.
Okay,
That is
so
the craziest thing.
what are the other options?
I just told you, find somebody. You could have given it to somebody. If you're gifting it on TikTok, then you could have gifted it to a family member or a friend or somebody that you knew in
Why do
real
you
life.
You couldn't
care?
put in Cash App, Venmo,
Because
PayPal.
that's what I'm saying. Because it's another excuse and it's another way for
It's
you
true
to ask
though.
people.
It's true
But
though.
you then turned around and went and got money from other people.
The money I've gotten from other people is not all spent on gifting. That money I
You
got
just said it
from
was. You just said I gave it all back.
I gave about I kept 1,600 and I gave back the rest. I told you that.
Yeah, you gave you that exactly. You gifted the money on
Yeah, why
TikTok
is that a
instead of
problem?
because you were trying to save money to support yourself because
And
you were
I
claiming
can't.
you want
I found out.
because you're gifting the money to people.
No, because I can't keep it. Again, you don't
And I
get
just
it.
told you there are other options. Again, Faith,
If
you're
there
not
are
wanting
other
to do
options,
the
then please tell me.
why do I have to tell you? You're grown. You
I
have access to
know.
the internet.
And I know the options. And you're saying they're not true. And I
Because
have to
that's not.
well,
Your only option was not to gift it on TikTok. Do you know how crazy that sounds? That was your
why?
only option?
I never said it was my only option. It was either that or gift it
Did
to
you not
some
trust
random
anybody to hold it
stranger.
for you? Did you not trust anybody to hold it for you?
No,
Why? So you're
because of
saying you don't know anybody in your whole fucking life that you don't know that can hold money for
that
you?
I trust enough?
Yes,
No.
you don't know nobody.
Other than my family? No. I don't trust anyone.
Why could you're
I
still not
I
making
I
any
I,
sense.
I really beg the difference on that.
But also like you're still not making sense why you couldn't give it to a family member.
A family member? Why would I give it to a family member
To
when
save for you. To put
they
into an account.
can't?
Yes, they can. Why do you keep saying that?
They can't save it for me because
Yes,
It's
they
under their
can.
name. It's not under your name, so you won't get in trouble with Social Security. Faith, what you
it is
don't
in my name because it comes to my PayPal.
Faith. Once it's out of your account, it's out of your name. I know these things, girl.
But
Come
you're
on.
also just talking about the gifts. You've still not answered the question of you had a job for 3 years and you're
No,
claiming that you kept $1,600 a month and gifted the rest. What I'm saying is, which again, I don't even know why I'm explaining this to you because you know better. Why did you, instead of gifting it to people on the internet, why did you not give it to someone that you trust in real life to put in an account? There's no law that prohibits you from doing that. But that's come and gone, right? The job doesn't exist anymore. The money's gone. I'm talking about now. The money that you have gotten over the last year and a half from people,
mhm.
you weren't using it for what you said.
I was because I moved to
But you
Florida. I moved to
You
Florida.
didn't though, babe.
I didn't.
That was the
Shelby,
beginning of the
you
year.
You were there for
literally
less than a month.
So
That was
that's not moving?
But that's the beginning.
No, that's not moving. I've already explained this to you. Like your little 30-day thing in a nursing home, that's not move.
Why?
Like none of that's moving. That's people go on vacations
me
longer
going
than
to
that.
Florida and me cutting off my benefits to try to live there is not moving.
But you were trying to live there knowing you couldn't
I
do it.
was. I
You
was 3
couldn't.
days away from residency.
God, Faith, I really just I mean, you've got to come
Shelby,
to grips with
Shelby,
reality.
I am, and I'm in reality. And at the end of the day, all you're saying is about money and manipulating people, and that's all you're saying. You're not
Because
saying
that's all
anything.
you're. Because that's all you. I mean, no offense,
No,
but well,
I haven't.
that's a.
I haven't.
You have. You just said like 20 minutes ago that you barely stopped doing that a month and a half ago.
I stopped asking for money a month and a half ago. I did not
Right.
manipulate people. I told them, hey, can you help me out with
Do you
something?
think if you had
They
a
either say yes or fucking no.
If
I
you think-
didn't put a pew-pew to their head.
I believe if you had a really strong platform, you wouldn't have to even ask for the money, wouldn't you?
What do you mean?
I mean,
If you had a really strong
And I
platform,
do.
if you do, then you should never have to
And
ask.
I don't. I
But you
don't
have.
anymore.
But you
And
have.
that's the thing. The only reason I asked for money is for sustaining it.
Okay, but you only used that in the beginning of the year. You moved to Florida. What to say? Hypothetically, you moved to Florida for in the beginning of the year. What about the rest of the year?
What do you mean?
Did you ask for money the rest of the year?
No.
The whole from
The only
Faith,
thing,
come on.
it's for housing.
Okay, but
And I moved.
Okay, you moved in the beginning, Faith.
Yeah.
But what about?
I'm trying to make you understand that there is
I
a
know
way.
that's the point. That's what I'm saying.
I
That's
have
the
a
manipulation. You're trying to make me understand, but you're not making sense of it. Is what I'm. That's
What do you want me to say? Like nothing I say will get
the truth,
get
and I
you
want you to.
to just understand that I asked for money. I fucked up. But I will say there was no agreement to pay it back. There was no agreement in writing to pay
Sure.
it back.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. Then why are
Okay.
you bitching?
What do you mean bitching? I'm
Everyone in
not
the
talking about
chat.
paying people back. I'm talking.
No.
No, they're not even talking about that. I mean, do I think that you should have tried to do that? Sure, but like you're not going to. So let's move past that.
What are you talking about then?
You. Okay, I can only say it so many times, babe. You weren't paying for housing. You can claim you went to Florida. Sure, okay, I'll agree to that. You went to Florida for like a month. You've been doing this for years.
Because I need to be able to sustain it. Don't you get it?
To sustain what? Be honest. To sustain what?
Living.
No, to sustain this fairy tale life that isn't happening.
Living.
But you're not paying to live. Your parents are, babe. I'm trying to.
Are you not clocking to your brain? Like I'm 28
No, I think I am the only one that's
on my own.
clocking.
That's a basic right.
You wanting to live on your own and living on your own are two different things.
Okay.
So if you wanted to live on your own, then you would have saved the money or given it to somebody to help you save rather than gift it on TikTok. That was your intention. You were taking out loans to gift people. You've admitted this.
Hey, Faith.
I took out loans.
Faith, haven't you known me for
exactly to gift people? It's all about the gifting. You're like it's like an addiction.
Loans to gift people. Yeah.
Right.
But that doesn't
And you took money from people to gift people.
I didn't take money from people to gift people. They gave it to me willingly.
Okay, sure, they gave it. Okay, sure, I'll concede to that, Faith. They gave it to you willingly because they thought they were helping you with housing, but you use it to gift people.
Why do you care? You didn't.
Because you're using your platform to hurt
Shelby,
people.
Did you give me money?
I've gifted you before, but that's not. I don't even care about that.
Okay, then why? You say
because that's what my platform is to hold people like you accountable for using your platform to cause harm.
The only thing thing I can say
And to
is
lie
I
to
said
people.
I fucked up.
Because you can sit here
I
and
said
claim
I
about these
fucked
bullies
up.
all day long and say
I
they're
said I
breaking laws.
fucked up.
But Faith, you're under investigation, love. You got to come to grips with.
Bullshit.
Okay.
You're a bunch of shit. Like, it's bullshit.
Okay.
You actually think I'm under investigation. Well, guess what, Shelby? When I'm served, then I'll believe you. But other
Okay.
than that,
Well,
you're full of fucking shit.
okay.
You're full of shit.
Uh,
You really are.
I don't think
Okay.
that's the right words to say, Faith. Don't remember.
Because as frustrated as you
Say
might
things.
get with me, I genuinely do want I've always said, I wanted the best for you, but that doesn't come at the expense of other people.
It's not. They willingly
It
gave it
is
to
though.
me.
It did. It may not
If
anymore,
there's
but
an expense to other people, I want everyone that actually gifted me to tell me why there is only people that hate me that have took it upon themselves to say, oh, you gifted me and you took my money. Guess what, Shelby? The people that have gifted me are not mad. They're not.
I have gifted you, but I would like your platform to be more
Yes,
vibrant.
of course.
I would
But
like
the
your.
people,
I would want your platform to be more vibrant and for you to give your disability more of a good vibe.
you're moving in the twilight zone. There are so many people that have gifted you that are mad. What are you talking about?
they're
Do you
not.
not?
They're not.
Yes, they are. Maybe
Because
not
the
all of
only
them, but
people
yes,
that
there
are
are
mad,
people.
the people that are mad are Dalton,
No, there
Gucci,
was more people in the
Kiera.
chat. There was more people in the chat, Faith.
So you're naming people that are mad at you that gifted you. So
They gifted me, and guess what? Guess what? They gifted me by themselves. If you
sure,
give,
I'm not arguing that, Faith. I
but if you
understand that.
give with bad, if you give with resentment, don't fucking gift at
They didn't
all.
gift with resentment. The resentment came from the fact that you had no intentions of doing that. You can sit here and say that you did.
I did have
Well,
intention,
then why
and I
did you
did
use it to
it.
gift people? Okay.
I didn't use all of it to gift people. What the?
Well, you didn't save it.
I didn't save it because I told you I couldn't keep it. And I don't
Yes,
want,
you
I
could.
don't trust anyone to hold money like
I
that.
know, because there's always going to be a reason why you can't do something. Faith, you've
Shelby,
got to
what
let.
is the point of this? What is the point?
Because unlike most of the people that get up here and just want to take a go at
I'm
you,
not gonna agree with you. So what's
it's not exactly. Thank you for being honest in this
I'm not gonna
conversation,
agree with
because
you.
you don't
I
want to
don't
hear
fucking care. No,
that you're
Shelby,
not
I've
doing
let
things
you
the right
do
way.
this for an hour.
Do what, Faith? I've been very respectful. You're
It
the one
doesn't
cussing at
matter
me
if
and
you've been
yelling.
respectful. It doesn't matter.
It does though,
You
Faith.
are bringing
That's
up
your problem
stuff
in life,
that is
is that you are
gone.
disrespectful
You
to
are
people
bringing
that
up
are
stuff that is over. It's over. I'm not giving
No,
my
I'm
money
talking
back.
about right now. I'm talking about right now.
I
What is
haven't
keeping you
asked
from
for
having a
money.
successful platform?
I haven't asked for money
You talk about
right
this
now
video that got millions of views. When's the last time you had a video that got millions of views?
because I haven't posted as much. What the
Why?
fuck?
Why?
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 Exactly.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
aren't you posting? Why aren't you using your platform to make money? You
I'm
claim you're a
not
content
posting.
creator.
I'm not posting because I have life. I'm in day program. I'm going to physical therapy. I'm
That's
doing all
great.
these things.
Wait, that's amazing.
Faith, you sit
Why won't
online
you?
for
Why won't
hours
you
at a
post
time, though.
that?
You have
I
time to
don't
post. It
sit
doesn't.
for hours at a time compared
Faith,
to what I
why
used
won't
to
you
do.
post? Why won't you post that you're going to therapy? You know, people like you, your disability would do things like that to show the world that you are able to do shit.
Yeah, and I
So
am.
do it. Post videos.
Yes, and I
Be the
agree.
person that I know you could be. I've been knowing you for over a few years now. Come on.
I know.
Don't
And
be fake. Faith.
the thing
Don't be
is,
fake.
I'm not. I'm not being fake because at the end of the day, what you guys don't realize, and I'm trying to get this in your head, that I genuinely all I've ever wanted is for people If they don't like me, then they don't like me. Okay? If they want to be around, they want to be around. I'm going to move in silence and do me and not ask for money, which I have not done.
Do you know what the degree I have in psychology? I got a
Yeah, I
master's,
know.
and I totally see the manipulation.
Okay.
I totally see how people have taken advantage of you.
How do you
No, no,
say
no,
that?
no. I'm saying people taking advantage of you, but
Mm-hmm.
you have also done the same.
I've done
You
the
may not
same.
realize it. You may not realize it, but you have, Faith. Remember when I was battling you, you got a thrill of battling me because you wanted to beat me. Did you
Yeah,
not, or did you do it?
I think
You
everyone does.
you want you yeah, but you were like, oh, send me a lion.
Everyone does that. What?
Yes. But it's the manipulation of asking.
Who's everyone?
Every creator ever has been like, send your heart
Wow.
me's doubles, chat.
I
Yeah,
don't.
a heart
I
me is not
don't.
a lion. You're talking about a penny compared to $300.
No,
I
But
it's like,
even then, it's I don't care what about the I don't. That's not. You're. I feel like we're getting derailed. And not that we're making much progress, but Faith, I think there's a lot of things that you could monopolize on in a positive way with your account.
okay,
And
then I will. I'm gonna prove
but
you
when is
wrong.
that going to happen?
What do you
It's
mean?
not
It
about
has
proving me
happened.
wrong.
I've been
I
moving
think
in
that
silence. It has
Faith,
happened. I've been moving in silence. I haven't been saying shit. Haven't been saying shit about my family. Haven't been saying shit about other people. I
but
just
it's
push back when people are bullying me. That's all I've ever done
don't think that.
in the
Just
past two
ignore them.
months.
Ignore them, Faith. Ignore them. Block them. They are nothing to you. They don't know you. Use your platform as an empowerment.
Yeah,
Get
and
it to
I
your
agree.
fucking no, no, no. Get it to your thick skull because you're telling us to get it to our thick skull. Get it to your thick skull that we're trying to help you. Us two people that are up in here right now talking to you are really
I
trying to help.
understand that. I get it. And I'm saying
Genuinely.
from this moment forward and from
Okay,
today,
I'm gonna watch
I'm
your
saying
videos. I'm gonna watch your lives from now on, and I
okay,
better see some positivity.
okay, that's
I'm gonna
it.
hold you. I'm
That's
gonna hold you
done.
accountable. I'm gonna
That's
hold you
done.
accountable.
End of
that's
the
one part of
conversation.
things. That's not. It's not. That's not
That's not all of it.
everything. I mean,
What is it? What else is there?
the
I
same
already
thing you
told you I'm
expect
not
from
giving
people,
the
you should
money
hold
back.
yourself to the same standard. You get mad when people call you names and say nasty things to you,
Hmm.
but you have no problem hurling the same,
You
if not
don't.
worse.
You don't think that people push back when they're being bullied? You just
Have you
expect
called?
me to sit
Babe,
there?
you called me a
Have you
fag when I did nothing to you.
have you
You
called
did.
people? Have
What
you?
did I do to you to deserve to
Just
be called
just
that?
just like you're doing now. You're
What am I
coming up
doing?
you're
Just
coming up
being nothing.
here
I'm just
and
helping
you're
you. Okay?
starting drama. I just
This isn't
said,
you. It's only drama to you because you don't like to
well,
for
why did
people
you come
to.
up here? We haven't talked in months. I allowed you to come in my box, and
Oh
all
well,
you've
thank you,
done
Your Highness, for allowing
no,
me to come in.
all you've done the past 2 hours is say, like, take accountability, take
Yeah.
accountability, take
Yeah.
accountability. And
Okay.
look, realistically, I'm going to take accountability for asking for money. I'm going to take accountability for allowing that man on my platform. But what I'm not going to take accountability for is what I do with the money that's gifted. Okay?
Mhm.
What I do with the money that's gifted, I paid for my time in Florida.
But
That's
that's it.
that's what I did.
But that's it. You didn't play. You didn't do anything else with it. You. It was only 1 month. So I don't
That
know how
wasn't
much.
my
I don't.
fault.
I don't know about how much you got, Faith. I don't know, but I've heard it was quite a bit.
And you know something? I've I would say I would say I've given out between platforms. I've given out like 90 grand.
Okay, but why? Why? Sustain yourself with 90 grand. Do you
I
know
understand that.
do you know what I could get you in here in Austin with 90 grand?
Hmm. I do know. And the reason I did not do that is what I'm trying to tell you. The reason I did not do that is because every time I tried to do something, and you know this, you know my family better than most. Every time I tried to do something, my parents would always say, "Hey, Faith, don't leave. We want you to stay here in our city where you're close by." And I'm saying that I don't want to be close by. I don't want to be in a place where I'm anywhere near them
I
because
guess you
I have I have so much frustration and just not
I
just
get it. I
resentment.
get it. I get it. You have a lot of built-in anger.
Mhm.
I know you have a lot of built-in anger, but
Mhm.
that doesn't mean that anger can that goes out for everybody else on TikTok or
You know,
anybody else. Be that person. I know you are, Faith, and
mhm.
you're not being that person right now.
I understand that you know me to be the person that I am off of here. I get it. You know that. I can't tell you how many times I've sat here and I've said, when I first started this, when I first started TikTok, I was a different person. The reason I became this way is because all I'm trying to do is survive. Because in reality, like I said, my parents passed
You're
away.
surviving. You're surviving right now. You're not living. The way you would live is be uh, d- approach things different. Take a credibility for everything you have ever done. Like, okay, me. Um, I moved from Amarillo to Austin, and my house got burnt down, and I had to take care of. I forgot that my ex girlfriend um, was on my insurance. So guess what? I had to take credibility. I had to give her half of the money.
Mm,
Did I want to give her half of the money? Hell no. But I
mm,
had to, so I had to pay her off.
mm.
So I mean, that's a totally different situation. But um, I really do agree with Shelby. I really do. Like,
And
I
Griff,
don't agree
you,
with much people. Don't agree with much people calling you out. It pisses me off. It really does.
yeah, I know.
But this one, I gotta stand with Shelby.
Okay,
I
well,
just believe you need to build your platform.
and
Did
I agree with that. And from this day forward, I told you I'm going to do that.
and take credibility of using people, and if people bully you, don't mind them.
Cruz, I I will never sit here and say that I used people when they willingly gave me money.
I get that, but did you ask?
No. In the
You never
beginning,
asked one.
in the
You
beginning, in the beginning, all the gifts I gave, in fact, all of every single gift I gave was was genuine. And then no one, first of all, no one told me that they wanted it back. They said use it for what you need. And I used it to go to
did they
Florida.
say what you need, or did they say that you use it for housing?
Yeah, what I need means housing. Because that's it.
There's two different. There's different meanings of words, Faith. You know, if I gave you money and I said, "Hey, use it for clothes," what are you supposed to use it for?
Close.
If I say, "Hey, here's some money, use it for whatever you want to go get for Christmas or your birthday," what does that mean? Whatever you want, right?
If people, this is what I struggle with. If people want to gift me, they're going to gift me because they want to.
I
Regardless of what I
I
say it's for,
I know,
they're going to do it because they want to help.
but you need to stay away from the drama.
Okay. Okay.
Don't be
The-
the drama. Stay away from the drama. Don't be the drama. Don't be fake. Don't be like that one person saying you're on two sides of the fence. You have to
I'm
you have to be
Chris,
fake. Be fake.
just
I
because
know.
I didn't
I
speak up
agreed
for
with you.
that person.
I agreed with you on that one
Mhm.
because I would have to do the same thing
Mhm. I know you would.
because
Better than
I
anyone.
but you personally need to understand you had you need to stop socializing with people that don't have your best interest.
I agree with that. I agree with that. Yes,
I
I
don't
do.
these bigger creators do not have your biggest
They
interest.
don't give two fucks. They don't.
But you need to hold yourself accountable. Please, Shelby is totally right. Hold yourself accountable to anything that comes out of your mouth.
Mhm.
If I went on my live right now and said, "Oh, da, 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 da," they're gonna they're gonna remember what I said.
Yeah.
And I've been screwed over so many times. I
Mhm.
had over 1 million followers. I had a 1.5 million follower view. Then I went to 50,000. Then I had a 20,000. Then I had 18,000. Now I have a little one.
Mhm.
And it's because
Mhm.
people are jealous and hateful. Guess what?
Mhm.
It doesn't stop me.
Of course
So
not.
don't, but I never asked for money. I never. I asked them to tap the screen, but that's it. If they're gonna gift you, they're gonna do it naturally.
Yeah, and that's the thing. All the gifts that I was given up until six
Have you
months
ever asked,
ago,
"Hey, come on, y'all,
up
give
until
me"?
6 months ago, I have not.
Yeah,
Everything was gifted naturally, and now that people feel like I've used them, when they've genuinely gifted it and they never said, here's the rules, pay it back at this and this and this
but
time.
how often
And
do
I've never
you
said
walk?
I'm going to move out on September 22nd at 2:15 p.m. That was
But,
never said.
but did you say you're gonna use that money to move out
And I did.
for 1 month? 1 month.
Because that's all I could do. Because I had to pay for care.
I know you have to pay for care. I know what you go to, Faith. I do.
Okay,
I
then
had an
if you
ex-girlfriend
know I
who
have
was
to
playing
pay
for
for care,
music,
then what is the
but you don't.
conversation?
The conversation is with your insurance. You don't have to pay for care.
Cruz, yes I do because I was in another state.
Okay, maybe in Florida, but non Texas.
I I only
You
love
can't
I
pull that
only
on me.
get 8 hours.
You can't pull that on me because I know
I
that
understand that. But I only get 8 hours of care.
maybe in your county.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. In Waco,
Maybe if
I get 8 hours for the
I know.
whole Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I get eight
Maybe
hours
you need a
each day.
doctor to revisit that.
Mm-hmm. They need
I,
to.
well,
They
who
fucking
can
need to.
who has to speak up for that?
Me.
Who can do anything for what Faith wants?
Me?
You take accountability of yourself and say, hey, if I want to move on my own, then I'm going to do it. And
Yeah.
I'm not going to care what anybody says. Not your mom, not your dad, not your grandma, not whoever.
Yeah. And that's what I
Do you,
did.
do
That's
you
why I
know I
moved.
moved from California to North Carolina? Well, after my parents moved back when I was 18, they moved back to California. But I left California and moved to North Carolina just to get away from my family.
Hmm.
If I'm born and I can do it, why the fuck can't you do it?
Yeah, I know.
So take accountability of yourself and say, you know what? I'm going to build this platform better than it was last year and stop manipulating people say, oh, I'm poor me, poor me. It's not poor you. It's not poor you anymore, Faith. It really isn't. God gave you this gift. God gave you this cards dealt to you, but he also wants you to be a messenger to be empowerment of your own disability.
Yeah,
So you
I agree. I agree 100%. I will
you,
never understand.
you cannot put wool over my eyes because I know you.
I'm not, love. I'm not. I'm not pulling wool over your eyes. I truly think if people are were so genuine in helping me, then they would understand how difficult it is.
They know it's difficult, so that's why they gifted you. But they are also saying that you didn't use that money completely to what you said you were going to use it for.
I didn't use that money completely. That's the term
Well, that's
here.
what they're mad. They're mad that you didn't use that money completely for only housing or your personal life. You used it on TikTok. You used it on
Food, I
bullshit.
used it on being
Bullshit.
able to provide for myself and groceries and the debt and all those things. I
I
also
get that.
used it for housing and I moved to Florida. That didn't work out. And now I'm trying to find a place in Texas that will allow me to be in an apartment
And it's
without
possible.
being on a waiting list for 50 million years.
Have you looked at Austin?
Yeah, I
No.
have. I found an
No.
apartment in Austin that I have
What's
the
the name of it?
ability.
What's the name of it?
Accessible Housing Austin. It's right by you, too. I have the ability to move in there. I have that ability. I just have to pay 525 every single month.
Do you know how much I pay for my rent?
What's up?
I
How much?
told you. I don't give a fuck if anybody hears it. I pay $233 a month.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that.
Okay, my apartment has walk-in showers for people who are wheelchaired that have to be rolled in.
Yeah, I
Okay,
know. I
all
saw it.
that.
I saw it.
Okay,
How do you like I tried to get on the waiting list and I'm on that
there's
waiting list.
many places here, and I've also offered to help you and take care of you,
I
but you're
know.
over there. What's really talk about this? Because everybody should know too. Oh, I fucked up before and didn't want to be your boyfriend, but I've tried this time to be your boyfriend, and you blocked me.
I
Why?
blocked you.
Why?
Okay, you want me to tell you? I
Yeah,
blocked
why did you
you.
block me this time? Again, when you said you wouldn't do it again.
Okay, I blocked you because I needed a break. I needed a break for my brain to understand that I am a person that really
This
needs.
time around, after I asked you out again, this time around.
No, I'm not talking about that. I don't need a break from you. I need a break from my brain.
So you blocked me this time around after I asked you out. and you
I
forgave me.
blocked you.
You forgave me for what I've done and what you
Mhm,
did and whatever.
mhm.
But you said, "Oh, I won't block you. I won't block you." And we were talking about Stagecoach because you wanted to go to Stagecoach, right?
Yeah, and I
And so,
said I bought a ticket to go with you.
no, you didn't.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did. I
you,
did.
you you want to go out there. You didn't buy the ticket yet.
No, I have the receipt, Chris. I have the
Okay,
receipt.
okay. Yeah, but why did you block me? Why?
I I blocked you simply for the fact that I'm scared. You want to know? There it is.
Why? Why are you scared? What's to be scared? You haven't even met me yet.
I'm not talking about I'm scared of you. I'm not saying I'm scared of you at all. I'm scared because I've never been loved like this. And it scares the living hell out of me. It's scared. It's scary because I don't know what to do in that situation. So I sabotage myself, and my brain says, red flag, red flag, red flag. And in reality, there's no red flag. I'm just putting that in my fucking head because I'm scared as fuck. Not from you. Like, you understand that I've never been treated this way, so how am I supposed to know that at the end of the day that this is going to be the safest space? I know you're the safest space. I know that. But in my brain, I'm scared that something is going to get in the way of that. I.e. my family, because you know how crazy they are. And two, that I genuinely, all I want, just like you do, all I want is to be loved and appreciated. And I know you can do that, and I can do that for you. I know that. But when someone isn't used to being loved in that way, it's very hard for someone to be like, okay, like, I can breathe. Because I'm not used to it. I've never been used to it. That's never been a thing. No one's ever, what's the word, pursued me.
So your promises are never you don't keep your promises like you said.
What
I
do you mean?
promise you because you
I
said
don't
it,
want to block you. I don't
but you
want to.
did.
I did.
But you
I
did, and you
did
still
because
have
I
me
was,
because I called you.
no,
I called you tonight to talk to you, to calm you down, and to walk you through this stuff. And you have me blocked.
you're not blocked. Look,
I'm not.
no,
I'm not.
look, hold on.
I don't have to look. I don't have to look.
You're not
Faith,
blocked.
Faith. I don't.
I
I'm
unblocked
just,
you.
and that's besides the point. Like you don't act fake to me. Don't act
I'm
fake to other
not.
people.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm
Definitely
not.
with somebody who's not too far from you, who's willing to have your fucking back no matter what.
Mm-hmm. And I understand
I,
that. I
even
really
in the chat, I said,
do.
if anybody talks bad about Faith, I will fucking drag them to the
And you are
fucking mud, and
not
I don't give a
blocked.
fuck.
Also, you're not blocked. So you can
Okay.
call me at any point.
I texted you multiple times today. Did I or did I not? You don't tell me, and you can't say you haven't seen them because
I
it
haven't seen
said.
them.
Yeah, I know you haven't because it says delivered. Doesn't say read. You have an iPhone. I have an iPhone. I know when you read your messages.
Well, I have an Android, but yeah, I know. But you're not
So you don't.
blocked.
So you don't have an iPhone because I
I
know
have
when
an
you read my
Android.
messages. Okay. Well, it wouldn't tell me you
Never
read
had
it.
an iPhone because I can never FaceTime you. You realize that, right?
You have FaceTime me before.
Yeah, on my iPad. But this is my phone.
Faith, like what I'm trying to
All I'm
say is,
saying is you're not blocked.
Shelby's right, and you need to just build your platform higher up.
Yeah, I
Look at
understand.
me. Look at me. I'm blind, girl, and I don't say poor me, poor me, poor me. I don't.
Yeah, and I'm not doing that either. For the
You
past
have.
month,
You
I
have.
have, yeah, I have. Because mental health is real, and
I
also
know it is.
belief in yourself is real as well.
I
And
know that,
I'm
Faith. If
very
anybody knows
scared.
that, I'm a psychologist. I have a master's in psychology.
Mm-hmm. I know you do.
Do I use my master's in psychology? No, because I get people like you make me try to learn psychology.
Well, thank you.
You work my brain too much.
I love you too. But
Okay.
I would, if we can we just hop on a call? Because you're not blocked.
Sure.
You're not. Look
I
at it.
I don't have to look at anything. I need you to build up your followers and build a good platform.
Yes. And I agree with you. And I'm saying I agree with
These
you.
these these these, these Look at Shelby. He was so tired of words. He just.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to go to bed because it is 1:20 something.
Oh, now you
But
got a bedtime.
I don't have a bedtime, but I don't think that me saying that I'm going to build my platform and I'm going to do better, I just have to show everyone. I don't need to sit here and just say it, okay? And
Well, and don't say you're my girlfriend when you don't act like it. Okay.
I know, and I told you why, but
Well,
I like I said, I've always texted you and I've said we're
mm,
making progress.
you're making progress, but I haven't heard nothing from you since Thursday.
I understand that.
Today's Sunday.
Well, look, you were blocked. I understand that, but I
Yeah,
unblocked you.
why? Why, Faith? Why? That doesn't
I
because you're
just
scared?
explained it to
Because you're
you.
scared?
Yes, because that's a real thing. When someone isn't loved like that, it scares someone. And everyone that knows that has
So
been through.
you were gonna keep me ghosted
No. Who
because
said
you're
that?
scared.
No. No. Who said that? You're not blocked.
I I can call my on my phone right now, your phone, and it went straight to your voicemail.
Wait, it's on D&D. That's why. Look, I'll take it off. I'll take it off D&D and it'll ring.
Do you know why? You know why that night you kept trying to get me to do a loan to go to Stagecoach?
Yeah, because I wanted to go with you and I bought the ticket. I bought it to go with you. I did.
And who's going to take you?
I'm going to
Who's
pay.
going to take you out there?
I told you. I said I'm going to pay 1,700 and I'm going to go with a
Yeah,
caregiver.
but. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay. I don't know, Faith. I just don't know. Like I'm trying. I'm
I
trying to
know
give you
you
my
are,
all.
man. And I know you are, man. And I'm saying that you're not blocked. You're not anything. If you
Sorry,
call
Chat.
me
I'm
again,
sorry. I'm sorry, Chat. You know, it's not about me, y'all, but it is about her credibility on me, with me, and with you guys. And I won't put up
you
with
can
the.
call me again. Call me again. Call me again.
It's okay.
No, call me
You're
again.
no, because you're scared. I'm not gonna call you because you're scared.
Stop. Just call me
No,
again.
I'm not gonna call you when you're scared of a man who wants to give you the world.
I understand that, and I'm saying I'm not scared of you. It took me, you know, just like you have to sit back and think about what you're going to say and what you're going to do because you get overwhelmed. This is the scenario. And
And,
if my
when I first came in this evening, did you say anything to me? No, you ignored me completely.
I ignored you because I was
Because
scared.
you're full of drama going on.
I
You like it.
scared.
Don't you have to admit somewhat. You love it.
No, I don't.
You don't
That's
like a
the
little bit
thing.
of drama?
No,
Come on.
I don't, because at the end of the day, it's hurting me and it's hurting my family. So no,
It's
I
not hurting
don't.
your family because your family doesn't
It
even.
is. It
How?
is.
How's it
They're
hurting your
getting
family?
text messages to that they're
Why
gonna
you?
burn their house down.
Oh, then maybe you should cut those people out of your life, right?
Yes, I agree.
See, there goes your phone.
Yeah, you're not blocked.
That's not me.
I know it's not you, but you're not blocked.
I guarantee right now. Watch.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You're not blocked. You're not. Cowboy, did you get it? Hello? Hello, hello.